Draya Michelle, you've been in the NBA longer than LeBron James. Let's just start there. You know what I'm saying? And you dating Jalen Green. You 39 years old. You dating Jalen Green, who just turned 22. I, like when Jalen was in diapers, NBA players were texting you to pull up. Think about that. I get you have a biological clock. You know you need to have a baby, but you're having a kid with a nigga who can't read an analog clock. Them kids don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you having that nigga, speaking of clocks, this how I know she know this reference. And you having him play with your Felix the cat. Y'all remember them clocks? And here go the crazy part. Even if y'all do get married, when it's time for dinner at the wedding, what y'all gonna serve? Chicken nuggets? Like, come on, y'all. But where's my manners? My name is Kenise. This is the I Might Get Canceled podcast. This is the POV from the NIG who don't give a FUCK. And if you're listening to this right now, you might be a habitual line stepper. And we're going to cross that line together. All right? Because we crossing lines like what? Immigrants. You hear what I'm saying? So back to the show. Real quick, I just want to say this, y'all. Like, look, Draya Michelle is an IG model that is dating Houston Rockets young star named Jalen Green, who is now in his third year. Currently, he is you know, young phenom and everything like that, but he just turned 22, which is crazy because Draya Michelle's oldest child is 21, turning 22 currently. He's in college. She has pictures of sending him to college. Like, yo, why would you date somebody that is your son's age mate? Like somebody he would have been a classmate with in biology or something like that, which is crazy. But you got him studying your anatomy. What's going on, right? And it's crazy because this is Draya Michelle's third baby daddy. Everybody say three. Third baby daddy he is. Which is crazy as hell for, like, I ain't gonna lie, I blame Jalen. Like, why would you, as a millionaire, right? He makes about $10 million a year with the Houston Rockets alone, not counting endorsements. But as a millionaire, 10-figure nigga, why are you waiting in line to be baby daddy number 3 to a woman who's 40 years old? That's crazy. That's crazy in itself. But I get it, these young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't grow up on, you know, the women that we grew up. When I grew up, we had the Nia Longs, the Halle Berrys and things like that. Women who are already doing something for themselves. Women who are known for having their own career and being their own name. You get what I'm saying? Those models. Y'all have IG models. Let's keep it real. IG models aren't a real thing. IG models aren't a real thing, y'all. Like, how you modeling on? You're a runway model. You're a print model. You know what I'm saying? IG model. Oh, you what? That don't make real money. Let's just call it what it is. You're an escort. Because why every time a nigga dates a girl on IG, she's an IG model, but all of a sudden they always try to get payment from them, exposing these players for, oh, he didn't pay me this. He said he was gonna do. You're an escort, baby. You know what I'm saying? These same IG models who used to fly to Dubai and to get boo-booed and pee-peed on for $5,000, y'all, first of all, y'all had to raise y'all price. Feces for $5,000? That's a little bit. Y'all are cheap escorts at that. You know what I'm saying? Because $5,000, them rich niggas ain't shit. But anywho, but yes, they had them on their phone. They looked up to these girls. We had women who we would put, you know, the King magazines and things like that. We'll put posters of them on our walls, right? But meanwhile, they have, you know, as their backgrounds, things like that. So I guess that's a girl he always wanted and things. And, you know, he just made a dumb decision. I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, 21 years old with a baby mama that's about to be 60 when the child gets to college is wild as hell, but that's neither here nor there, right? Also, Draya Michelle, she was known for dating people like Chris Brown. She was known for dating people like Chris Brown, The Game, Wiz Khalifa. These are people she has actual pictures with, cozy with, and shit like that. Deshaun Stevenson in the NBA, Kenyon Martin, another NBA player who went to jail, Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas, not him, the one that went to jail, but another nigga. He put out a gun on nigga. That's wild as hell. As a matter of fact, Nick Young said he got in a car with Gilbert Arenas while Gilbert Arenas was in the back getting the head from Draya. Like, and Draya doesn't really deny her past at all. She even said, like, a hoe is somebody who has sex with anybody. And then she backed out and said, I don't consider myself a hoe no more. Like, your hoeness can be okay. Anyway, so she's on Baby Daddy 3. First one was with a guy that was a barber in Philadelphia when she was 17. He ended up going to prison for 10 years, and he came out and became a barber. You got what's the young man? You got Orlando Scandrick. Here's the crazy part. Orlando Scandrick at the time he was playing for the Dallas Cowboys, NFL player. She got a nigga in the NFL and the NBA. Crazy as hell, right? So Orlando Scandrick is that's a funny one right there because Orlando Scandrick he requested a restraining order on her. Got it granted too. He got a restraining order on Draya Michelle while they was dating and everything. Do you know how hard it is? Do you do you know how crazy it is for an NFL player who plays defense to need defense from your ass? Like, what's going on? So that was her second baby daddy, and now her third baby daddy is this guy, right? Jalen Green. And it's just and before that she was literally just dating Tyrod Taylor, who's another NFL player, right after Orlando Scandrick, which is crazy. And she wasted no time getting to Jalen Green because Jalen Green he was just dating a girl she looks at as a mentee, as a, she had her in, she was like Drea's her mentor. Drea's all over. Drea met her parents. Drea was, all up on her picture. Drea got her to model for her swim line or whatnot. She has Mint Swim or whatever, and Fine Ass Girls, that brand or whatever. And she used to always be in her comments and things like that. Oh my God, you're so beautiful, girl, this and that. And guess what you did? You stole her man. This was your mentee. Y'all are disgusting, right? So let's get to it. Let's get to one of the real root issues about this thing, the age gap. The age gap versus life experience or stage of life, what I call it, right? Now, here goes the thing, right? I always talk about this. You never want to be, this is for anybody, especially women under the age of 25, right? After that, do what you 26 and up, 25 and up kind of sort, do what you want, right? But for the most part, right? Let's talk about this. You never want somebody that's 2 steps ahead of you in life when it comes to experiences, right? So this is where it gets crazy, right? Because it gets disgusting, right? So a lot of y'all have been in high school, right? And y'all knew that freshman, that sophomore, or hell, even junior, senior in high school that was dating a guy that was like 24, 25 years old. That was weird. Not just weird because, this was an adult dating a person in high school. It was even weirder because they're 2 steps ahead, right? Like, I'm a person that finds it weird if you're in college dating a girl, even if you're undergrad, dating a girl that is a senior in high school. I thought that was weird, bro. Just let it go. Let it go. Y'all are no longer dating. It's illegal. You could go to jail, right? That's what I would tell my little brother, right? And so I find that weird. But to date somebody that's past the age of getting a graduate degree on time is even wilder. I don't think y'all understand it. It's even wilder. So if you're in your teens, which is technically a teenager, right? You're in high school, right? And when it comes to experience in life, you are 2 steps ahead. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, undergrad is one thing, but literally you're in a graduate program. That's where it gets disgusting, right? Or if you're in college, right? You're in college, you're undergrad, and you're dating somebody who's 30. This person is not only just past the stage of grad career. This person is actually in their career. Damn near CEO. They can hire your ass. They're making their actual money at that time. That's it. All that, it starts to look like manipulation. It starts to look like creepy shit. It's disgusting. All right. But once, and this is man or woman, but once you get to that 25 age or whatever, yeah, you could date, people 2 steps, 2 quote unquote steps ahead of you or whatever. But I mean, here go the thing. If a man who is 27 years old wanted to date a woman that was 35 or whatever, it's like, whatever, do your thing. To me, like, do your thing because they have experience in the real world. Now, if my 27-year-old son wanted to date a woman that was 53, I'd be like, hey, nigga, what the fuck is going on, Larsa pimping? Like, back the fuck up from my son. You got to ask these questions. So then it comes into, so that's what it is. So to me, it's not about the age gap. The real thing is about the life steps, the experience in life. Because then it starts to look like manipulation and shit like that. Why does person want you, right? Marquise Houston, for example, right? Supposedly, quick story about him. The woman he's married to right now, I think he's maybe 20 years older than her or whatever. I don't fucking know. It's just disgusting. He married her exactly when she got 18. And he's been knowing her since she was like 14 or 15. Disgusting. He said, yeah, he waited until she was 18. But when she literally a day after her birthday, you married her, nigga. You're disgusting. And then got her pregnant immediately. Y'all were dating before that on the low. That's why it's disgusting. She was even a missing adopted child. And nigga, what was you doing? Like, this just looks corrupt as hell. That's fucking creepy. You're a creep, Marquise Houston. First of all, I knew you was a creep. I knew you was a creep, nigga, because number one, you know what I'm saying, you had the whole world believing that you and Omarion were brothers. I will never let you live that down, nigga. I grew up my whole life. I thought Omarion and Marquise Houston were brothers. Marquise was the older one. Y'all was saying IMX and B2K, they like the younger brother. Fuck you, nigga. Now, what Draya is doing, think about it. This guy would still be in college, and she is 40 years old, already with the experience of having two baby daddies at the time. I wouldn't let my son date no 40-year-old. That's weird as shit. And you're a millionaire? It's like, yo, she looks like an opportunist. That's what the fuck the problem is. And did it even need to be announced? Like, everybody knew she came to the Rockets game. She's always showing her belly. She was always showing that she's pregnant. But did it need to be announced, my nigga? Didn't need to be announced. Now, here goes the thing. Granted, he started playing good after it was announced or whatever, but everybody has the baby honeymoon phase. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dwayne Wade scored 50 points. You can look this up. Dwayne Wade scored like 53 points when it was announced that he had his side baby. So it don't matter. Shit, it is what it is. As many babies that Dwight Howard had, and for women, he had like 7 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Nigga had 7 baby mamas. And low key, he gay. So everybody, that shit don't matter. Shout out to Jalen Green. You actually doing good, brother. Go ahead, get yours. But yes, so back to it. But it's like, did it need to be announced? Draya, knowing who you are in the media, what you've admitted to, knowing that you already have a child in college that you already said this is the college he goes to. Cause I'm the type of nigga, I'm picking on you, especially if we playing basketball and I know your mama a hoe. Oh, nigga, it's a wrap, nigga. I'm telling you, if LeBron James played against me in high school, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if that nigga's bigger and better than me. That nigga would have had to fight me or he would have cried, probably damn near killed himself. Like, cause I'm talking shit about his mama. I'm talking shit about I'm talking shit. Cause that's what young people do. They're rude, they're mean, they're idiots. That's what it is. And you setting up your son who is literally your baby daddy's age. You're disgusting. Who literally probably saw you on his mama saw you on Basketball Wives. Cause you was on there because you was dating another. Never mind. Anywho, and that's what people are asking. Where's his parents at? Was his mom is from the Philippines. She came over here. His dad, quote unquote, is black, but his biological dad is not in his life. So his stepdad, who is in his life that we know very little about, he is black though, or whatever. And that's just that. That's the only thing we know about it. So it's just like, yo, man, and not only that, Jalen Green has been popular since he's been in high school. I think he's one of few athletes. I think he's the only one, including Zion, who had 1 million followers on social media before he even made it to the NBA. He didn't even go to college. He went to the G League. You know what I'm saying? Which low-key was no more accountability than what he had in high school. He was doing what he wanted. He was always hearing yes. He was always around yes man. So this is what the fuck goes on. All right. Now that's why he's with a woman who literally was charged with child endangerment and abandonment. Yes. When Draya's child was 7 years old, you can look up the police report. You can look up all the articles. Just type in Draya Michelle arrested or Draya Michelle charged, child endangerment, stuff like that, right? The hot buttons. It's going to show you everything about it. She literally was leaving her child or whatever at the home by himself with warm up dinners in the freezer or whatnot. So every time he used to get off the bus, they even investigated the bus driver. She said, yeah, every time that boy used to get off the bus, Nico used to get off the bus. He used to wait outside of the apartments. This is quoted in the investigation. He used to wait outside of the apartment gates until somebody came out or came in, walked in, and then, he had a key to his apartment and then he could go in through there, right? Or the key was under the mat or left unlocked. You get in there, from what the police said, there was a dog in the cage. The apartment was ransacked. There was dog feces and dog urine everywhere. So I guess the dog let out and went crazy or whatever. They said the reason why the cops knew is because he called the cops. Because the last time he said, I called my mommy 20 times. And the last time I spoke from her, she said she was at the tanning salon. Bitch, what you doing at the tanning salon? Because supposedly she told him, oh, I was at work. Working where? At the tanning salon? What you doing working? She was like, I'll be home soon. I'm at the tanning salon. Why are you worried about who you getting tanned for? You literally put your child you literally put your child in danger over some dick. That's how men see it. You literally put your child in that. You abandon your child for some dick. Because what everybody say? Oh, that was along the time when she was going to parties with Diddy. Because low-key, she was 90 minutes away, which was in Philly. She's from a smaller town in Pennsylvania or whatever. And it's 90 minutes away from Philly. So they were like, yo, why would you be 90 minutes away for work? And then here go the thing. She said she'll be back soon. He calls the police. The police even saw him while the police was talking to him. He climbed on the counter, got something out the fridge, put it in the microwave and warmed it up. They were like, what the fuck is going on? And literally, Draya Michelle didn't show up until 8 p.m. when she said 8 a.m. the next morning. That's crazy. And that's who you chose to, like, this is a dumb decision. It's not about how many niggas she fucked. You know what I'm saying? It's about the decision she makes. She put this child in danger. Yes, she was a young mom. Yet, and she was like, at the time, she was like, 25, 26. But still, it's like, yo, baby, this is not how it goes. You get what I'm saying? This is not how it goes. Like, it's just wild. And her, supposedly her mom was supposed to watch him, but baby, that's not how you do it. You feel what I'm saying? And 20 missed calls from your 7-year-old son, I don't care. Any mother who is working would never let 20 missed calls go by without calling them back. That's why he called the police. Now, I will say this. Young men with money, we not going to let y'all off the hook because y'all the problem. You know what I'm saying? Young men with money have no discernment. They're a lick because they feel bulletproof, right? Just men in general, when they have money, they feel bulletproof. They feel like they can't do nothing wrong. Never forget how Lyra Galore was dating this rapper, that rapper, Drake, stripping, escorting, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff about Lyra Galore, right? And Rick Ross still chose to get engaged to her. He proposed to her. He was engaged to her. You can look this up, right? Which is crazy. They broke the engagement. He went off about his way, whatever the case is. Then CEOP of, what's CEOP, the CEO of Lil Baby's, whatchamacallit? QC of Quality Control Records. That's with Lil Baby, the Migos, City Girls, even I think Cardi B too as well, right? Now here goes the thing with CEOP. CEOP now has a baby with Lyra Galore, right? And they were battling in court for about money and how child support and things like that. She wanted a certain amount of money and shit like that. And CEOP literally released text message. You can look this up. He released text messages where she admitted that she was on coke, that she was on weed, and that she was drinking alcohol and on pills while she was pregnant with the child. That is crazy. And that's who Rick Ross you almost married. COP, who is worth 9 figures now. That's who you chose to have a baby with. That's crazy as hell. Because celebrity men, let's chat. First of all, why y'all be in relationships with the same thoughts? Like, not women with talent, not women with their own success. I'm talking about the chicks who didn't have a name until they were mentioned in result of the nigga that was fucking. Like, why you like her? Tell me about her. Who is she besides the nigga she's in proximity to? Because literally, you're dating her because Lil Wayne dated her. Nigga, that ain't weird to you? You're in a relationship with a woman whose biggest accolade was when she laid on her back for a nigga you respect. You're a cuck. You're a cuckold. Most of y'all are cuckolds. You have a fetish. You a nasty nigga. Your type is like marrying the girl that he's fucking. Like, as an 8-figure nigga who has access to 7.8 billion people in the entire world to pick from, your deal breaker for marriage is, I don't know, she ain't fuck Chris Brown. Like, nigga, what? She might not be the one if she ain't fuck Chris Brown. Bro, you're disgusting. Come on. Like, because here's the real thing. Men use their money to get access to things Men use their money to get access or to get access to things immediately that would have been time consuming had they not had money. You know, it's the microwave versus an oven meal, right? Even when it comes to women, they do this, right? So rich men use their money to buy or save time on gaining access to coochie, like Draya, and they're using their money to skip the line on time. They're skipping the line on the time it would take, right? And that is the reason why rich men 9 times out of 10 pick women who don't have brains, character, ambition, personality, depth, self-love, shame, you name it. Because that requires time to find that out. Yep, the same time that they skipped, that part that they skipped using their money. And I get it. He grown. He's a consenting adult. Well, so is a 16-year-old in 32 states. In majority of America, a 16-year-old can consent to sex. Think about that. That doesn't make it right. So just saying, yo, bro, like this almost looks like she taking advantage of the guy. And this is either way. The Marquise Houston way, P. Diddy when he was with Lori Harvey, this all looks bad. And which is weird because they both come from money, but that's still sick. You get what I'm saying? Joy Chavez or whatnot. Hey, look, that situation there or whatever, I get it. People are like, well, they 10 years apart. He's also 25 years old. So that's why I was like, yo, he could do that. But when you really look into the story, he had a kid in like 2016, another one in 2021 or whatever. And I think he has another. Here go the crazy part. He's just useless and lost. What's his name? Trayvon Diggs. He just useless and lost. I think, and he's in the NFL, right? And for y'all that don't know, Joy Chavez is Bow Wow's baby mama and Future's baby mama right after. That is disgusting because Future went after two of Bow Wow's exes. He saw Bow Wow dating Sierra. He was like, let me have a baby by Sierra. He saw Bow Wow dating his baby mama, Joy Chavez. He was like, let me have a baby by her. And here she is with a guy that's 25 years younger than her, who's also in the NFL, and was like, yo, I'm going to have a baby by him too. So she's currently pregnant for this guy, right? And he's just as useless and lost because I think they're at least both baby parent number 3 for each other with no marriage. And let's talk about that. It should be illegal to be on baby daddy number 2 without a ring. Ladies, it should be illegal to be on baby daddy 2 without a ring. Baby daddy number 3 with no ring should be prison time. Men too. If you're on baby mama number 3, you prison. Because are you that dumb? And stupidity is a crime and it should be punished. Do you know how stupid you got to be on baby daddy number 2 and unmarried? Give me 1 baby daddy, I'm going to give you a pass. Give me 2 baby daddies, now you showing your ass. Give me 3 baby daddies, bitch, you embarrassing. 4 baby daddies, you need to seek therapy. 5 baby daddies, and you ain't married to none? 5 baby daddies, girl, lock this bitch up. I need to put that to that song. All right. 5 baby daddies. Yo, like having 3 baby daddies is sick. The amount of text messages you got to send for Father's Day. Matter of fact, the amount of paperwork and approvals and permissions you got to go through just to take your child on a family trip, just to take all of them to Disney World is crazy. But I get it, you know. Draya Michelle, 40 years old. She gave him that old girl, that old bitch treatment. Oh yeah, he put it on her because he don't know how it is to have his dick sucked. She probably still look in his eyes during missionary. He ain't never had that. A girl suck his dick, catch his cum while looking straight at him, still sucking and fucking on her knees. What? He ain't never had that. The bitch that reach around, grab your balls while you hitting it from the back. Like, he ain't never had that to hit. And then a bitch that rub your head and massage your neck right after sex and then gonna make you something to eat. He ain't never had that type of shit. He ain't never had a bitch say, hey, yo, unloosen my slip. He ain't never had that shit. This is all new to this nigga. And not only that, hoes have the best personality, bro. You feel like you met your best friend. Hoes be funny, bro. Everybody loves a funny hoe. A hoe with the high-highs? A high-high hoe? Come on. You can't spell homegirl without hoe, nigga. Come on. And hoes be having the longest lasting relationships. Look at your pastor's family. The first lady laid on the first night. The first lady was laid on the first night. The first lady was laid on the first night. We love a biblical hoe. She throwing that ass in the prayer circle in Jesus' name, amen. Hey, look, if you fucking with the podcast, you like what you hearing, like what you saying, hey, yo, give us a thumbs up, a follow, a subscribe, or download the episode. Because if you don't, you're going to be the reason that I might get canceled. Duh. Niggas. All right, look. So the real reason, the real problem behind this, the deeper issue about this whole ordeal with Draya Michelle and Jalen Green and why it stands out is because not only is the age gap this wide, it's really the fact that she got pregnant. There we go. She got pregnant. That's really what it is. I mean, for instance, right? Look at Bernice Burgos. Bernice Burgos is dating Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. He has the biggest contract in NBA history currently. He's getting paid almost $300 million. Am I correct? About $300 million or is it 250? All I know is he's getting paid somewhere between 55 and 60 million a year. It's 300 million? He's getting paid. He has a $300 million contract from the Boston Celtics. And he's 25 years old, right? Now, for the last 2 years, he's been dating this woman named Bernice Burgos, who's a 43-year-old grandma. Like, for real. She's literally 43 years old and she's a grandma. And that's who she's been dating. That's crazy as hell. But guess what? She didn't get pregnant. And and he nothing in there because, rich niggas don't wear condoms. Neither do broke niggas. So rich niggas is shooting up the clubs. Cause moms is shooting up the clubs, nigga. It just is what it is. That's just how the game goes. One thing rich niggas love, like they favorite cookie on the aisle is the cream pie, nigga. I'm just saying. But nah, she didn't get pregnant. You get what I'm saying? That's the problem. Not only is the age gap the problem, but you getting pregnant by that younger nigga, it looks tacky, Draya. Draya, that's why it looks tacky. It looks desperate. It looks creepy. You get what I'm saying? That's when it starts looking weird. That's when it starts looking strange. That's when you start looking like an opportunist. You get what I'm saying? Like, keeping the baby at 40 years old to your boyfriend who is 21 years old. That sounds like a last resort to me. That sounds like a retirement plan. This is your last coochie hurrah. That's what this is. This is your last coochie's right off into the sunset. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, getting pregnant at 40 is so crazy. Like, not only getting pregnant, but keeping the baby at 40 is crazy. Because she was scrambling. She had 2 baby dads before this. Shit didn't really work out. And now, like, who is she going to have to be? Her retirement plan that has the longest time where she'll get child support and things like that. And she saw this 21-year-old nigga. Jalen Green, Draya hit you with the old geezer buzzer beater. She hit you with the old geezer buzzer beater. With her last shot. With her Hail Mary. And it went in. She scored on your ass. She been in the game longer than you. Nigga. This is further proof. This was. This was clutch for her too. This was clutch. She about to retire. She said, let me go out on a victory. I need a ring before I go out. Well, she really didn't get a ring. But she was like, I need a championship. I need that prize money. Old geezer buzzer beater. But yes, this is further proof, y'all. This is further proof that those entrepreneur IG girlies and those Instagram models, they're not making money from their businesses like that. They're not making money from their businesses like that. They're not making money from their businesses like that. Because even at 40 years old, their retirement plan is being a refurbished escort. At 40 years old, their retirement plan is being a refurbished escort. Now, I ain't gonna hate. Draya, real talk, smart woman. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be honest with you. Creepy, but smart. And here's why. It was a good deal. It was a good deal for Draya. You gotta think about it. Jalen Green is going to sign a minimum $30 million per year contract this summer. So that's a minimum of $150 million. And it could go upwards to $200 million, right? And that's just this next contract over the next 5 years. He's going to be playing for another, at least, 15 years. 13 years minimum, with his talent and athleticism and youth. He's going to play for at least 13 to 15 more years, right? And so he's going to get contract after contract, and they only get bigger with the TV deals that are coming out or whatnot. And so he's going to get at the minimum 150 million. But how he's been playing, he's probably going to get offered somewhere around 200, 220. So he's going to be getting paid somewhere between 50 to 55 million a year. It could be anywhere between 30 to about 50 a year. That's crazy. That's crazy. And who is pregnant by him? Draya Michelle. It's a good deal for her. Because think about it. Nobody that she was publicly dating is getting money like that. As a matter of fact, nobody who, and this is just his NBA contract. This don't count his endorsement deals that he probably has with Nike or so, or whatever other deals he has, his commercials and stuff like that he gets paid to or whatever. Like, there's some NBA players who haven't even cashed an NBA check because they've been living off their endorsements. That's how crazy, their money gets. So it's like this is big money we talking. This ain't, oh, I ran out of money, got broke. Niggas don't go broke like that no more. Niggas don't go broke like that no more. Like, niggas don't even, let's keep it real. These celebrities don't even be having real life coke addictions no more. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You hear me? They done switched up the drugs they do. Now they doing lean and just weed. Apparently that don't make you go broke. Cause back in the day, niggas snort cocaine, one day all of a sudden his money is gone. He owed so much to the IRS, Vegas, everything. But nowadays these niggas keep their money, and not only that, they getting paid way more. So it just is what it is. So it's a good deal for Draya. She gets that if they do break up and do, go to child support. So none of her baby daddies are getting paid anywhere close to that. None of them, right? One's a barber, one's in the NFL. He wasn't a superstar like this young cat is, right? Or has the potential to be a star in his league, like Jalen Green. So she winning with this one. She winning with this one because Jalen Green mess around and leave the NBA with just his NBA contracts alone somewhere around $500 million within the next 15 years. He can get $500 million in just NBA contracts. So again, this is her last coochie hoorah. She ain't gotta pop her coochie for a nigga that's finna pay her temporarily no more. She is set for life. Now her coochie could rest. Her coochie could go on vacation now. It's tired. It's been ready to clock out. The coochie could clock out now. Shout outs to that. So it's a good deal for her. Dumb deal for him. Because, but still, even then, it still begs the question, Dre, why a 21-year-old? Right? Like, why a 21-year-old? Like, what y'all have in common? Like, what qualities do you see in him? What can he teach you? How can he lead you? You get what I'm saying? Like, because you don't wake up and see every woman saying, oh, I want to date a person I know I'm 40, but I want to date a college student. Because literally, he's the age of a college student. And there's not too many women that want to be led by a college student when they're 40. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to be led by them. They don't even want to get pregnant by them. So, because if that was the case, it's like, Drea, why not just date a college student in your hometown? Hell, why not date your son's classmates? He's in college, goes to Georgia State. You posted it on your social media because him and Jalen Green are about the same age, right? And why not just date one of his? Oh, because it's about money. That's why. It's about money. Nothing wrong, but it's about money. It has nothing to do with your personality. It has nothing to do with, oh man, he's just so mature. No, he's not. He's 21 years old. That nigga still orders chicken nuggets when he go out to eat. There's nothing you can learn from him. He paints his nails black, baby, because NBA YoungBoy did it. Sweetheart. There's nothing he can teach you. He don't got it all the way up there. And that's okay. That's fine. But I wish young ladies, and this is not hating on Jalen and this is not hating on Draya, right? But I just wish when women in these situations do date an extremely younger guy like this, I wish they'll just admit, oh yeah, it's for money. In a situation like this, Dre Michelle, IG model, and is 40 years old and is dating a budding NBA star at the age of 21. Why are you dating? Not only dating him, why are you having a baby by him? Just keep it real. It's money. And that's fine. Just say that. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all got a lot of dumb girls that follow y'all and things like that. Like they believe that y'all didn't even get BBLs. They believe that y'all never went to Dubai and got shitted on for $500. They really believe that y'all just are pretty and people just pay y'all money and things like that. And y'all ass grew that way. You know what I'm saying? Once y'all hit the age of 35, they just believe it happened overnight, right? Like they believe that all of y'all built like fire ants with the same body at the age of 30. Anywho, but I'm just saying that to say this. I ain't hating, but I just want y'all to just be honest. Just say, hey, yo, look, it was for the money. I mean, I like them too, but it's for the money. Just say that. It's real. You get what I'm saying? Because niggas have no problem to say why they date younger. Niggas will let you know all the time. Number one, they're creeps. Number two, they like young hoes for sexual activities, which they, that's neither here nor there. And they'll tell you that. And also, oh, I can mold this person. Women just be like, oh, he could leap. The nigga with the painted fingernails. The nigga who can't get his driver's license yet. All right, man. So here we go. And that's also another reason why people don't say nothing about Keisha Cole, right? Keisha Cole was 37 with the baby by Nico, and he was 23 years old, right? And it's because that nigga ain't got no money. So everybody was like, okay, Keisha Cole really like this nigga. That's number one, right? There was like Keisha Cole already got millions, and she was like, look, I think she was on Baby Daddy. I think he was Baby Daddy number 3 or 2 for. I know she had the baby with Booby, and then who was next? I think that was it. But point was, and also this nigga was in her industry. Low key, he was a music artist, right? And he also wrote songs for other people. So they're definitely going to run into each other at, at an industry event. Hell, even a P Diddy party. But they're more likely to run into each other at an event or at a writing camp or whatever the case is because they're in the game. You get what I'm saying? They work. They basically are work associates. You feel what I'm saying? They work for the same company or companies or maybe the label, whatever the case is, right? So they might have run into each other a couple times or whatnot. Now, and it didn't look tacky because it didn't look tacky because it didn't look like a money grab. Because that nigga ain't had no money. Not her type of money. You feel what I'm saying? So it didn't look like a money grab on her end, even though she was dating somebody younger, right? Now it did look weird as hell. And if anything, he'd be getting child support. So she was literally putting herself at risk of losing her wealth because she was having a baby by this nigga. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So it actually looked like, man, it must be something else. She must actually like this guy. You get what I'm saying? So I think she did say something about his maturity is what led me to stay. Keisha, don't lie to folks. Also, Keisha actually has money and talent. That's the difference. Keisha actually has talent. Okay. And I don't think people get that. Like, I don't think people get that. Like, she is not no Instagram girl or whatever and shit like that. She's not one of those IG models or, you know what I'm saying, the floozy that, niggas fly out or whatever. No, Keisha Cole is a queen. She made a song called Love. Niggas ain't know what love was. We didn't even know what we been missing. But we knew once we started kissing. Come on, Keisha. That's who Keisha Cole has talent. Keisha Cole actually has a catalog of music. Keisha Cole has respect. We remember Keisha Cole with the chipped tooth. We saw her come up. Come on. Keisha Cole ain't had nothing to hide. She is who she is. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't like she was. We didn't refer to her because of who she was online and how less clothes she was wearing. You get what I'm saying? Or whose video she was in or who she was sleeping with. We didn't reference that with her. It was the girl who sang I Should Have Cheated. The girl who had the best heartbreak songs and the best love songs for a whole era. That's Keisha Cole. You get what I'm saying? And so, but that's the difference because Keisha Cole was a professional talent. These girls are professional scrotum scouts, scrummaging for semen scraps. Scrotum scouts scrummaging for semen scraps. You know how broke you got to be chasing after an 18-year-old? Do you know how broke you got to be chasing after 18-year human installment plans? Think about that. You chasing after child support. You are literally chasing after an 18-year human installment plan. You are chasing after that at your big age. Do you know how desperate and broke you gotta be? Yikes. Like, stop me when I lie. Oh, but Draya has money, though. If she got money, why is she a scrotum sorcerer supreme in the multiverse of thoughtness? If she got money, why is she the scrotum sorcerer supreme in the multiverse of thoughtness? Explain that to me. Making $800K a year while working is way different than making 8 figures per year just with your lifestyle. Like, let's say Draya makes $800,000 a year, right? To work. She working on her brand, her clothing line and everything. Let's say she makes $800,000. That's way different than $20 million to just chill at home and not have to work. Those lifestyles is different. The houses is different. The zip code's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're not just the 1%. You're the 1% of the 1% now. You're the top 1% of the 1%. It's a totally different thing. So when people say, oh, you know, Dre, I mean, she make her own money, she get this, and also she be in looks and fashion, and she got her own line. Hey, how many pairs of her drawers did you buy? Or her bikini lines? How many did you buy? Even then, like, just because she's selling don't mean she's making NBA money. Let me tell y'all that right now. It ain't NBA money. All right. And I want y'all to know this, right? Like ladies, everything I say or not, tell you with a grain of salt, cool, but I really want women to have their own money and create their dream lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to have your own money and create your own dream lifestyle, because when women have their own money and they can create their dream lifestyle, they'll start dating people they want and not niggas that they need. So stop saying she got her own bag. If IG models made so much money, why IG models don't date other male IG models? Let me guess. Oh, because male IG models like men too. I mean, so does Diddy, but he still gets plenty of IG models. Nah, that's on the cool. On the cool, I mean, shit. Or hella baby daddies and every. No, for real though. I'm gonna say this again. You gotta be crazy as hell to be on baby daddy number 2 without a wedding ring. You gotta be crazy as hell to be on baby daddy number 2 without a wedding ring. How the song go? Give me one baby daddy. I can't even say, give me 1 baby daddy, I'm gonna give you a pass. Give me 2 baby daddies. Now you showing your ass. You got 3 baby daddies? Bitch, you need therapy. 4 baby daddies? All right, bitch, you embarrassing. 5 baby daddies? And you ain't married none? You got 5 baby daddies gone like this bitch. She got 1 baby daddy. I'm gonna give her a pass. She got 2 baby daddies. Now you showing your ass. She got 3 baby daddies. Damn, this bitch need therapy. 4 baby daddy? Bitch, you in therapy. Embarrassing. 5 baby daddies? And you ain't married none? 5 baby daddies? Man, this bitch is hella dumb. My name is Kenise and I might get canceled. Yo, hey, if you enjoyed the podcast, man, make sure y'all follow, subscribe, and follow us on Patreon for extra exclusive content, advanced episodes too as well, you know what I'm saying? And also other things that you know and love or whatnot. And it starts off really cheap. It starts off at, I think, $5. So if you one of my habitual line steppers, go ahead, cross that line to the Patreon. It is Patreon.com/Kenise1K. Again, that's Patreon.com/Kenise1K. Yo, this is the I Might Get Canceled podcast. We'll see you soon.